Hello, ladies and gentlemen. With me today is Fire. Say hello.
Hello.
And say hello to the main character.
What now?
Exactly.
Cut off for a second.
Say hello to everyone but the main character.
Oh.
And the plot. So much plot. So, for those who don't know what the fuck is going on, neither does Brendan.
Yeah, because it's been like 2 years since we did a Mega Man game together.
What's Megaman? Never heard of it. Yeah, that looks like a good way to go.
Did I just see blood?
Maybe.
Oh wow.
I know, right?
I kind of thought that Mega Man was kind of like a kid's game, kind of.
It technically is. I guess.
I don't know, just the thought of, you know, having blood in a Mega Man game is just like... my brain can't comprehend that.
Sure it can.
It's like having blood in a Sonic game or something.
But Sonic games do have blood.
Well, wait, do they?
I think some of them do, actually.
Hmm.
Yes, touch the giant death screen. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh look, more death. Actually I think there's 3 versions of this game. If I remember correctly, the European and the Japanese one have blood, and the American one does not.
That's because the US is full of a bunch of pussies.
As said by the American.
Yes. I mean, come on. In recent news, people are complaining that Tiny Tina in Borderlands 2 is like... It's because she says some things.
Because she wants to blow everything up?
No. It's just the way she talks. People are thinking that it might be like, you know, like hinting towards racism.
Cool.
But it's like they do this 4 months after the game is released.
Obviously. Haven't you heard? StarCraft 1 made people kill things.
What, themselves?
Amongst other things. Also, how do you like the redesign?
Of what? Zero?
Mm-hmm.
No, not really.
No more boob swipes.
And again, I didn't really like Zero to begin with.
Step 1, fix the gun.
Or did I? I don't even remember what I liked anymore.
You liked boob lights. You liked boob lights. So yeah, this is the intro mission.
The colors that have thrown me off.
Mm-hmm.
Now instead of like being red, now he's like a pinkish red. And instead of having like the black like leotard, now it's like blue.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's a fun little trivia. The guy who designed this alteration of Zero, and pretty much everything in this series, is also a known hentai drawer.
Oh, that's just great.
He makes nice work when he does other stuff, but his main shtick is still porn.
Right.
So, for those who don't really know what's going on here, this game was originally designed to take place after the original ending of X5. Meaning, Zero kind of threw himself in front of Sigma, blah 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 blah, died, X made Utopia, and went on to fight alone forever. Then, insert how many years later, this shit happens.
You know, if I didn't know any better, I would say that Zero was female. This game.
Yeah, a lot of people actually have that the first few games. Like, around the second game, they got the art more straight, and by the third game, it's, like, clearly male. Yeah. Up until then, it's kind of ambiguous.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't damage this thing with a buster. I do see the health go down. Remember, you can't hit it with a gun.
The FPS seems kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. It's almost at a permanent 20, but then again, it is one of the older Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I think, like, Game Boy... I think even, like, the older ones had better frame rate.
Well, some did.
Like, why 20? Why not 30?
Also, exposition!
Because you could tell this thing could run at... It's locked it at 20.
You got the Z Saber.
And I know this because, you know, the Fraps thing in the corner is just frozen at 20.
Shh, don't lie. There is no counter there. This is totally a Game Boy. We are magically floating voices.
Yep.
Definitely.
And we invented some magical device to record it right off of the Game Boy Advance.
Actually, they did make something like that, but... Oh, yeah, by the way, amnesia. They once did make something like it, but I'm not quite sure where that ended up.
Probably in the garbage.
More than likely. They probably had storage the size of nothing. Well, that's convenient. Return to base! I didn't kill the enemy, so I lost 2 whole points. And I was slightly too slow, so I didn't get those 2 last points. And apparently using an assault rifle makes you a sniper. So yeah, this game is kind of like, oh yeah, everything you knew, gone, out the window, bye.
What do you mean by that?
The established, like, you are Zero, the legendary Reploid who fought with X. In this continuity, something else happened than the Eurasia conflict after X5. Something called Elf Wars. It's explained in the later series, but it effectively went a completely different route, and it's now... Fuck you.
Okay, no way!
I'm not helping you.
I just love how it's just like, okay, it's just like perfect, but then there's no way and just complete, it's just all caps.
I know, right? Actually, the reason I'm going back is because there is a little itty-bitty elf thing, and I want to steal it before...
Why is everything in caps? Does everyone yell in the future?
Oh, you want to know what's really annoying? You see these little stars?
What star? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, your weapon levels now, so this is all I got.
A gun and a sword.
With 1 slash and 1 shot. And then when it upgrades, it'll be a double slash, and then a triple slash, and then a charge slash.
So, basically, this is just... So basically, it's very tedious. Oh, goddammit, I'm being called.
Kill them all! Damn it!
Probably go play Minecraft or something.
Everyone kills Minecraft now.
Yeah.
There we go. So yeah, this isn't really a secret, but there's a cyber elf here.
Cyber elf. I still don't know what that is.
I'll show you in a bit. Essentially, they wanted to give you a power-up system, but unlike the old X and Zero games, they decided, oh yeah, you know what we should do? What? We should totally implement a system where the player A gets items at random by killing or finding items, and then has to feed them with grindable, collectible items. Like those little blue boxes I'm picking up, they're crystals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and shit like double health eats upwards to, 600 crystals per level.
Jesus Christ, how many of those, like, little crystals?
Way back when this game came out, and I grinded my little ass off of it. It must have taken me a month or so just to get everything. And the best thing is...
my god.
Uh-huh.
For a Game Boy Advance game.
A platforming Game Boy Advance game. And you know what the very, very fucking best thing is? After you've all done that, and you beat the game, you get something called New Game Plus, and this stacks continuously, so it's just on and on and on. But you get to keep everything except for your weapon upgrades. So, the second you start the game, you have the level 1 Z-Saber again.
That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I thought New Game Plus, like New Game Pluses, or New Game, whatever they're called in games, a challenge mode, whatever, you usually keep everything. Levels,
not in this game.
Stuff. Like that happened in Ratchet and Clank whenever I started the challenge mode or hard mode, whatever it was. I'd keep everything. I'd keep all my weapons. All the weapons would be the level I left it. I have all my bolts, all my gold bolts, all that stuff. And
The only thing that carries over here is lives, I think. Because this game has a bit of a unique system about failing. It's like, you want to give up? Sure. And then it just sends you to base and treats it as if the mission was completed. But you don't get the bonuses. Well, fine, lady.
Who's she?
Seal. I'm still not sure if she's human. I think she is, but...
By that look on her face, I don't think she is.
Essentially, the Reploids that aren't in Neo Arcadia are the outcasts, so, yeah. She's with the other Reploids. Whether she's human or not, I don't really give two shits right now. I hate those things.
What, rolling spike balls of...
Yeah, gosh.
Rolling spike balls of get slightly hurt.
Yes, well, there's a lot of them. And I currently have nothing in the form of upgrades. And they move at me at like 20 frames a second.
Hey, it's better than those freaking enemies in the old Mega Man games that used to like glide around on the ground.
Shh,
and
don't tell them that.
They glide slowly, and then when you step on the ground, and they just like zoom over to you.
Oh, those are here as well.
I hate those things so much.
Speaking about hate.
What are the odds of landing directly on one of those things?
1 and 2. You know what? I'll get it later. Ah, see, now the Saber has leveled up, so now we can do a double slash. Not that it really matters.
Yeah, because your Z-Saber seems to kill everything in one shot anyway.
Not everything. Obviously, bosses not. Tougher enemies take multiple hits. I'm being a dumbass and keep on dashing into everything.
But it seems like you're getting rewarded for being a dumbass. Because look, you just got health.
Yeah, this game is more forgiving than the later parts of the series. God damn it. However, as you can see, there's a ranking system. And the less damage you take, the more you kill, the faster you do shite, the more you get from it.
Just like every other platformer ever.
Yeah. There we go. You got a Cyber Elf! So yeah, this is also another... I don't want to say full-on boss. He's more of a mini-boss, but they tried introducing a time limit shite. And this is where we dump names around.
What happens if you fail?
If you take too long, it counts as losing. If you die, it counts as losing. And this is the only mission the game does not allow you to, like, give up on. It's like, nope, you will beat it.
So you only have like 1 minute and 5 left to kill this son of a bitch.
Well, fortunately, as you can see, he has, like, next to no health. It's just that I've had it once or twice that the AI completely buggers out and decides on doing that for an hour. Other than that, he's not really that challenging. It's more the fact that, yeah, he does this shit.
And he could do that for so long that you end up running out of time and failing.
Yep. Or I could just get hit because I'm a nubbin.
Game over. What? You only get 1 life?
Well, it gives you the option to retry, thankfully.
What, do you have, like...
Yeah, you get continues this time round. However,
but no lives?
Nope.
What kind of bullshit is that? It's like, in old games you got like 3 lives, and then you'd lose all of those, and then you'd get a continue, and then you'd get like 2 continues. They just decided, oh, let's just do away with lives because, you know, that's too complicated for us.
Yeah.
You know, we're Capcom. We like to make really boring games that have like nothing going for it.
Actually, if you have the charge slash, this boss dies in like 3 hits. It's like ridiculous. But yeah, you can charge slash is arguably the easiest to get because it's the level 1 ability, or level 4 technically, but it still requires some grind that I didn't feel like doing it, and yeah. I never expected someone would come and rescue me because I'm so goddamn useless.
Thank you so much. Now, can you get me a fucking med kit?
What's that?
Look at him. He's grabbing his fucking arm.
Mm-hmm.
Actually have, like, pain, like, hurt animations.
Well, they had that in X3 and up. X would stand there and pant. Then again, you'd have to stand still fairly long. And there we go again. And as you can see, I suck so much it lowered my score.
That's probably because you died.
Mm-hmm. A life is about 20 points, so yeah. Oh, by the way, go to the engine room. Essentially, the other weapons in this game... Well, she already gave it. Well, that's fine. The weapons in this game are unlocked by just standing there, being pretty, killing a boss. And yeah, that about it. Let's see. Begin mission, destroy train, find shuttle, retrieve data. So this is also a slightly new direction they went in. They're not just giving you a boss, they're like, go do a mission.
Okay.
And by doing this, they unlock new areas. You've played Metroid, or some of them, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the SNES, the GBA games, any of them.
I played Super Metroid for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I played about an hour of Metroid Prime.
Was there something here? No. Okay, well, essentially, they use a hub world akin to Metroid Fusion and what have you not. Goddammit. So, once you've unlocked an area like this, you can come back and grind it for materials, skills, whatever you want, or just go and search for other cyber elves in it. So, yeah. And by doing these missions, you unlock the areas. And you get raped up the butt. Another new thing they added.
What? Took off 2 hit points.
Yeah. Another new thing they added in is the element chips.
Element chips.
Yeah. I currently don't have a charge ability, so I have nothing to utilize it on. But as you can see, oh god. Currently I have the Thunder Chip equipped, which is the one the game practically gives to you. You can't really get away from the Thunder Chip. Or this bastard thing. Normally when you charge him with a full charge shot, he gets stunned a sec. That's what the Thunder Chip does to most enemies.
Is this supposed to be a mini-boss or like an
Yep.
enemy?
Mini. If there's these shutter doors, it's usually a mini-boss or a boss or whatever. And on this train there was an elf. Again, with the new formula, they now give you an easy mission in the stage, then they give you a follow-up mission in the second part of that stage. So if you're doing it for the full clear, I hate these guys. They're not hard, but they block eternally. If you try slashing them, you get fucked. And apparently I can now shoot 4 bullets at a time, somehow.
How many could you shoot before?
I don't know. And I'm being a dumbass about this. Oh god.
Just tank everything.
I'm a tank, man! Fuck, I missed my turn.
It actually seems to be working.
Shut up! I don't know what I'm doing. And here we get our boss. Again with the goddamn time limit. You've reached the core 0. So yeah, like I said...
Did that just say warning?
Mm-hmm.
It's like no fucking shit warning. There's a gigantic testicle shooting fire at me.
Really? A giant testicle?
Yeah, look at that thing.
Cannot unseat. Damn it. Again, normally you'd have your charge shot, your charge slash, but who the fuck wants to grind? Look, mommy, I get paid to grind. Or you don't. Well, this is fairly easy. Short flame, long flame.
assuming those spikes are insta-kill.
Yeah. You can now triple slash.
That's a running thing in the Mega Man world.
And a lot of other games, actually.
Yeah. Most notably, I want to be the guy.
Stop being a dick. Oh, look.
Okay, this boss doesn't look very hard. It just looks really tedious.
Mm-hmm. He would have been 4 times dead again if I had the goddamn thing, but, alas, poor Yorick, I had nothing. And I could have finished it there, but whoop-de-doo. There we go. Behold! It is dead.
It's just gone.
Hey, it had to blow up sometimes. We really appreciate your help.